Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Well, hopefully not boys and girls. We are doing our first live stream. Welcome everybody in. Thought I'd try it out to see how it works. Normally, these videos are pre-recorded. I'm not sure how how this whole thing will go. In the comment section below, I have tried to put the link for anyone who wants to call in. So we're going to see how that works. Hey everybody. Hey, how are you? Yeah, there it is. And it looks like it is going well. The live stream looks like it is up. It's running, which is fantastic. So there we go. And so we're going to play a little bit of a clip. So if you want to join the live stream, if you want to get on with us, the link is in the description below. If you're on your phone, just go ahead and tap the link. If it is not, if you're on your desktop, just go ahead and click it as well. You will be on camera. I don't know how to not have you on camera and just do audio, but we're going to be reviewing one of the videos. It's complicated. We're going to take a look at that, and we're going to ask some questions and see what some of the people say. So just waiting for anyone to join in if you want to join in. If not, let's keep it moving. All right, let's do this thing.
When you first meet a guy, how do you decide if he's going to be a friend or more than a friend? And more importantly, when do you decide? Because it's often said a woman will know right away.
Oh, I don't know. I like to keep them all as friends for the first little bit.
If the vibes are good, then he can be more than a friend.
I agree, because if the vibes are good and the energy is good, then you can't really go wrong.
So the question I have, and I think a lot of people have, is can men and women be friends? And I think most women would say yes. And I actually saw a TikTok, and I'll probably share that with you guys later on. There was a TikTok of a woman that said, there was a bunch of women that said yes, yes, yes. Majority of the guys, and I want to say majority, I want to say one of the guys was kind of iffy, but every other guy said no, absolutely not. And I don't really think so either. There are a couple of reasons why I don't think so. There's always going to be, or almost always going to be, some level of attraction between men and women. And so that is going to be part of a problem. The other reason is what do we have in common? Men and women typically don't enjoy the same activities. So that is another reason why men and women more than likely can't be friends. Romantic relationships and hobbies.
What is the difference between a friend and an acquaintance?
An acquaintance is someone that I'm just going to talk to for a day, and probably if I run into you, I'll talk to you. But a friend, I'm going to talk to you, I'm going to check up on you, I care about you.
I feel like an acquaintance is just somebody I know.
Yeah.
You know, and then a friend is somebody I talk to on a regular basis. Right. Like her.
What does it mean when people say dating is more than friends?
I feel like dating, your acquaintance, not your acquaintance. Your partner should be your best friend.
You're friends with many people, but dating is you only date this person, or you're sharing more of your personality with only one person.
Yeah, and I definitely wouldn't have sex with a friend. So that is not possible.
So I would agree with those ladies 110%. Someone you're dating is someone you typically would have some sort of physical relationship with. Friends, not so much. So let's continue.
So would you say that the purpose of dating is sex?
Yeah, kind of. It's not the main purpose, but it is it goes hand in hand, I would say.
It's a requirement, I guess you would say.
Yeah, but yeah.
See, and you can tell neither one of them liked that. They were like, yeah, it's a requirement. I don't think they like the word requirement. But yeah, that is in the forefront of a lot of people's minds when they go into dating.
If a friend expected you to provide everything, would that be a toxic relationship?
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I think I see where he's going with this one. I haven't seen this one yet, but I kind of see where he's going with this one.
So why is it considered toxic when friends become users, but it's normal when women expect a man to provide more than just his company?
I knew it.
A man is a provider. But I do think it should be 50-50 equal from both partners.
See, and She says that, but the minute she goes on a date with someone and they say, hey, let's go stag, let's go 50-50, you pay for your meal and I'll pay for mine, it's typically game over. It's typically game over for the guy. So she says that now, but that's not really how she feels.
I agree, because if you don't have any part in it, then you're really just not doing anything. And usually your partner would say something to you, but if not, then they usually don't mind. But I think it's 50-50.
A guy doesn't have to always pay. It should be both parts.
If a friend expected you to provide everything, would that be a toxic relationship?
Hell yeah.
So then why is it considered toxic when friends become users, but it's normal when women expect a man to provide more than just his company?
Well, see, if I'm in a very deep, like, relationship with a man, like, it
She's
just
stumbling.
means he should be giving his all to me.
So what is his all? What does that mean? And if he's giving his all to you, what is your all? And I think that needs to be established like right up front. If his all means he has to pay majority of the bills and the dates and all this other stuff, and if so, what are you giving to him? And a lot of women would say, well, just me being here, just me showing up is good enough. No. Not even close. Not even close to being good enough. So you got to do more than just show up to the party.
Well, shouldn't you both be giving your all to each other?
I mean, yeah.
Yes, but the man should
But-
want to give more.
Well,
Oh, see, she's laughing. Remember I said the last video, I don't know if you guys were watched the last video. When they say something stupid, they look to their friend for validation. So immediately when she says something like that, a man should give more. No, we should not give more. And look at her friend's face. It's like, what? Are you serious? And she might co-sign this. Let's see.
okay, so how come? Okay,
Yeah, see, she's co-signing. Yeah, a man should give more. No, we shouldn't give more. It should just be different. I think the roles are different, which means the requirements are different. But we shouldn't do more. You should be giving like your best, whatever that is in the relationship, whatever you guys establish, that should be your best. You should be giving 100%. No one should be giving more or less.
why is it in the age of independent women, a man's value is often determined by what he provides?
Oh, wow, that kind of threw me for a loop.
That's not very hard to do.
I don't think it's always based off of what he provides.
You just said, oh my gosh, is anybody else paying attention? She just said a man needs to give more. What do you mean? Not based off of what he provides. She is crazy. Chris.
I told you that bitch crazy.
But we do want a provider, probably because of history.
Honestly,
And it's just-
though,
it's
but
just how
with
we're made.
independent women, they don't need a man.
They
so
don't.
It doesn't matter what you have because
It depends on.
No, you do need a man. You do. You absolutely do. You need somebody. Now, young women think this way. Young women feel this way. Some women who are CEOs of companies, but yeah, you do need somebody to make it to the end of life. I don't know if you guys have seen my video earlier, like homeless women are on the rise. You need somebody.
the woman is wanting you, not needing you if she's independent. Now, if she's not independent, then she's for sure gonna be all on you about what you have to offer because she don't got shit.
You need a man because all that, I'ma go get it on my own, get the bag and run off and do all this, man. Okay, see where you at later on when all that shit, when the ass flatten out, all the ass shots get in the...
All right, I gotta get this guy correct. Later on, you'll see, like, and most women don't see it that way, but later on, yeah, it's gonna be another story.
Titties start sagging, yeah, when tattoos ain't looking like that, and you used to be light-skinned, baddie, out the window. Go ahead and pack it up. You're gonna be looking for what? You ain't finna be looking for no female. You ain't finna be looking for no OnlyFans. You can look what? A man. So get it locked right now. Get it on top right now. You know what I'm saying?
So, in translation, I feel like I need to translate this for some people. Your age matters, ladies. Your age matters to men. It does. Your looks matter to men. And those are the two things that Father Time is going to steal from you eventually. Your age and your beauty is going to go. It's going to fade. Women are born with their value to men. Men have to go out and create their value, which is why most women take it for granted. And they think that it'll last forever. Well, it won't.
This shit right, bro. I'm hella married, you know. So me and my girl for life. You know what I'm saying? But y'all other hoes, which y'all is hoes, I'm sorry, you know what I'm saying? But goddamn, y'all tripping now. Megan, the Stallion, I fuck with you, but I don't fuck with you like that. That shit cold, man. You killing these bitches, man. You killing the whole situation.
Why do women often choose to make lists of what they want in a relationship rather than what they bring to the table?
Very good question. Let's hear what the ladies have to say. I have my views and my opinions on it. You guys know that, but I'm going to let them answer.
Manifestation.
Can you be more specific? What does that mean?
Like that if you say you want something in a man, you can find it. If you write it down, you can find it.
See, but his point is that when women go into relationships, they have a list of criteria and rules that they want for the man. How come women don't make a list of things that I'm going to do for you? How come it's a list of stuff that he got to do for you, but you don't have a list of stuff that you're going to do for him? Why is that not a thing? Why is that never a thing? I've never seen a list from a woman, ever.
Okay. When it comes to relationships, is there anything that a woman brings to the table that a man isn't also expected to bring?
No.
I don't think so.
Okay. I mean, a lot of women might say they provide children, but does a woman provide children for every man she dates?
No.
So then if women basically don't provide anything that a man doesn't also provide, why do so many women think that they're the prize?
Somebody? We're waiting.
If you're
crickets, straight up crickets in that situation. I need a crickets thing. Cricket. You know what? I gotta give my man a round of applause for that question. Then what makes you special? Basically the question is, what makes you special? If he's doing everything that you're doing and more, to expect to do more, what makes you special? And I think the problem is that the fact that men are willing to do this for you, you feel like you're special because he's willing to do this for you. But that's not the case. He's the special one because he's able to do so much more for you.
friends with somebody and they expect you to like treat them and pay for them all the time, stuff, right, we would consider that a user. Sure. But if you become more than friends with somebody, okay, and they expect then it's expected. More, then it's expected. Again, why is that not a user?
Again, society's labels, man. I mean, it's
right.
It's the upbringing and the way people are taught it should be.
Don't women?
He didn't answer the question.
Typically, just have to show up and look attractive.
It could that could be a yes, but it's not even. It's not even that. Like,
well, who gets the better deal?
Of course a woman do, because the looks.
Okay, don't women enjoy sex too?
Oh yeah, they enjoy it more than men.
Well, isn't sex something that's shared while money is something that's taken?
Of course.
So then who gets the better deal?
Sex.
No, I mean women get...
He's lost, man. This guy's lost. He's early in the morning, he already drunk. Game over, man, this guy. He said, who gets the better of the deal? Sex.
Oh, yeah, deal, right? Yeah, women get the better deal.
Right, that's what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah.
He's not paying attention.
Kentucky. I'm from the country, from the South, upbringing where a man's expecting to take care of a woman. That's just expected. That's how we're up. That's how we're brought up. But now the West Coast style of living that I'm more accustomed to now after being here for 2 years, I see the more even. It's an even playing field where a woman is just as responsible as a man.
Well, right, but is it really? Because at the same time...
There's equal opportunity. I believe it's become more these days than ever.
I'm saying if a woman doesn't bring more to a relationship than a man does, and a man often brings more to a relationship than a woman does, because a man typically is seen as the provider and the protector, why is the man not considered the prize?
Very, very good question. Very good question.
I feel like a man is considered a prize, at least in my perspective. If at least my man is, like, he's a You know what I mean? Like,
Because they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, then their price.
Okay, who gets to define what a man is supposed to be doing?
So I'll say this about the prize. I think it depends on what it is that you intrinsically value. And if you found that in the person that you're dating and or marry, then you have found a prize. That's what I would say. So if you found a woman who is have all the wifey qualities that men look for, which are, if it'll pop up on the screen here, and it doesn't look like it's going to. So if they have like wife-like qualities that you value, then you found a prize. And the same thing with women.
If he meets your needs.
Should a man be expected to love a woman for who she is if a woman only loves a man for what he provides?
Well, that's what it's about, though. That's exactly the definition of a relationship between a man and a woman. Is a woman appreciates what a man has to offer.
They'll always
because he's a provider. He's an omega. The woman is the person that's supposed to be a nurturer, and really she's there to just procreate.
If a guy doesn't.
Like that, that was a very good point. Very excellent point. But she's not just there to procreate. She should have other values that he loves and that he's looking for. So it's not just, oh, she's there just to procreate and look pretty. No, you got to do other things too. Other things that he finds valuable.
Provide. He ain't gonna get the girl, so therefore she's used. I mean, you know what I mean? She's gonna use you for your money regardless. So you're better off going with like a prostitute or something. I prefer prostitutes because.
Wow. Why? The last couple videos that this guy's done, he's always found somebody that says, yeah, I'll just get a prostitute. Like, no, that's not the answer either, young man. That is not the answer. Why is prostitute an answer? It's not. The answer is to find a woman that shares your belief system, that understands what it is that you need, that cares about what it is that you need. It's not to find...
You pay them, they leave at the end. A wife or something else, you gotta continue paying and paying and paying. You know what I'm saying?
What would be the incentive today for a man to get married?
Incentive?
Yeah.
Can we get a definition, please?
I mean, is...
Wait. She don't know what incentive means?
Anything that a married couple can do that an unmarried couple can't?
Absolutely. They can definitely.
Yeah, the support.
Okay, so single, unmarried people, not single, but people in relationships who are not married can't support one another. Yeah. Chris?
I told you that bitch crazy.
Well,
Microphone. You gotta speak in the microphone.
definitely more support.
What more support? What is... No, come on, man.
And honestly, like legally, they can do more things financially versus a single couple.
There's a lot of perks with that.
Can you give me some examples?
Just like
tax breaks,
home equity, like investing into longevity and wealth between your family. You can't do that when you're single with somebody. Like you can try.
No,
but
you can.
It's like
you absolutely can.
If you're single, you're single. If you're married, like you're in it for the long haul. So it's like you might as well just invest everything.
Is there anything that a married couple can...
Wait a minute, but if he's the only one really bringing any intrinsic value to the relationship, then he's the one doing all the investing.
do that an unmarried couple can't?
They got rings on. They can say they're married.
Right, but is that worth the possibility of losing half of your stuff if it doesn't work out?
Oh, that is not worth half the possibility. If you don't sign a prenup and you get married, that's on your own thing. That's your own time. That's facts. See, they know.
Absolutely, 110%. And I think most men would agree with that. It's not fair. It's not worth it in the end. And again, it depends on the woman that you find, which is why men out here, please, I implore you, do your homework. Do your homework. Before you lock it down, before you have a child, before you walk down the aisle, do your homework. You shouldn't get married in 6 months, a year. Man, make her wait 2, 3, 4 years. And make sure you're ready. Make sure you're set. If you got a certain amount of money, get the prenup. Get it. Get it. Dr. Dre came up off a lot of cash, but he would have come up off a whole lot more had he not had that prenup.
Right.
Especially-
And my point is, are you aware that most prenups don't hold up?
Hell yeah, he's aware.
Oh, I'm not aware because I would never get married. I know better.
Let me ask.
So, for the people who are watching the live stream now, would you ever get a prenup? Let us know in the chat section. Would you ever have your wife sign a prenup? If you had, let's say, $50 million in the bank, would you have her sign a prenup? Or would you trust her? That's a question.
This, if you need a prenup, why even get married in the first place?
Exactly the point. These guys are funny.
If a man asked you to sign a prenuptial agreement, would you be okay with that, or would you be offended, or what would your reaction be?
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be making a lot of money, so let's sign it, because you ain't taking mine anything. You ain't taking mine either.
Well, right, but I'm just saying, then understand.
See, the problem is with that is that most women don't date down. That's the problem with that. Most women don't date down. So if you don't date down, if you're going to make a whole lot of money anyway, and you don't want him taking your money, chances are you're not going to marry someone who makes significantly less than you do. So again, the prenup question is posed. So then you'd have to find someone who made more money than you, and then the prenup question is still there.
Emily, wouldn't a man have every right to ask for a prenuptial agreement since, do women typically marry men who have less or more money than they do?
More.
I don't know. Nowadays, there's a lot of
More.
out there, so I don't even know.
More. Yeah, but the bums, women aren't marrying bums. Marrying women, there are a lot of bums out there, but women aren't marrying these guys. So it's more.
Most is like
Microphone, you got to speak in the microphone.
when we're talking about most, it's not really like most because every woman is different, but in all actuality, they all want an omega male, which is a provider.
Well, okay, let me ask you this. If all women are so different, why do we have the expression know how to treat a woman? Wouldn't that imply that there's a universal nature that all women exhibit?
This is true.
That is true.
That is with emotional intelligence. That is with
microphone.
That's with emotional intelligence. That's with nurturing your woman, especially when she is pregnant or postpartum. Also just like being a support system for like her when she feels like she can't really like get through the day or like get through the week or like a job or like.
So how come at any point, at no point during this interview has she said something about how she will support her man? It's all about to nurture her when she's pregnant and what you need to do for her. How come these women have said nothing about what they will do for their man? It's a two-way street. I'm not saying that he shouldn't nurture her, pregnant or not, but they should also nurture him. And that should be her, that should just be what she does. Nurturing, sweet, understanding, kind, considerate, empathetic, understanding.
Like your man is supposed to be your best friend, and if he's not your best friend, then he's not for you at all. And then everything, like if he
See, and there it is, back to the question again, can men and women be friends? Even in relationships, can men and women be friends? Now, a lot of people say, yeah, you should at least be friends with your wife, right? Like, obviously, most people are, but that's what I would implore the men out there. Before you get involved with someone, you need to understand that, hey, am I friends with her? Can I get along with this person? Just about every woman, 99% of women will say, hey, yeah, we can be friends. But men don't always think that way.
not your best friend, he like would for sure question everything. So then going back to like the whole like prenup thing in a marriage, if this man is really your best friend, he wouldn't ask for you to sign a prenup unless he doesn't trust you. That's
Exactly. Exactly. She makes a very good point. And that's the issue, is that most women, it should be okay to sign a prenup on the other end, because you shouldn't want to take half his stuff. So if you sign a prenup, that means you don't get half his stuff. So if you sign a prenup, that forces you to stay in the situation or the relationship. Now, if it's abusive, I don't condone violence. I don't condone it, not even a little bit. But if you're not after his money, then what difference does it make if you sign a prenup? What difference does it make?
most men do. Is that prenup is a signal of they don't trust you. So it's like, what's the point of getting married anyways if you don't trust me?
And trust is earned. Trust is just not given. That's the problem with that. This is where she gets if I had a buzzer, I would still put it on there. But that's where the problem is that women haven't earned trust. Trust is earned over years of trust. Trust is just not given like after 6 months, a year. You have to earn that trust. And the prenup is for protection. You should want your husband to protect himself, even from you. You should protect yourself from your husband. That's it. That's all there is to it. Like, he shouldn't be slapping you around, and you shouldn't be thinking about taking all of his money. He's going to protect himself as well as he should. And trust has nothing to do with it. There are some guys that don't trust their would-be wives, yeah. But if you're making waves about signing a prenup, yeah, now we got issues with trust. Because now I got to ask myself, why don't you want to sign this? What is the problem with you signing this? Do you have some ulterior motive? Yes, probably so. And if she don't want to sign it, guys, don't marry her. Don't do it.
What is the difference between a romantic relationship versus friends with benefits?
A romantic relationship is basically where you guys have boundaries, so you are only seeing each other. A friends with benefits is basically you're allowed to say otherwise. It's kind of like a fuck buddy.
Friends with benefits is just sex and no strings attached.
A romantic relationship considers like mainly dates, having a good time, being honest.
Who is more likely to want friends with benefits, men or women?
Men.
I don't know about that these days. I don't know. I was on TikTok and I seen a whole lot of videos about whole phases. So who's typically boasting on TikTok these days about going through whole phases? I did several videos on this channel about the whole phase. So who's liking casual sex more?
Why?
I don't know. I think it's like a stereotype. I feel like it's just men.
I feel. There it is. There it is right there. I feel like it's men. I feel. Let's hear that again.
Men.
Why?
I don't know. I think it's like a stereotype. I feel like it's just men.
I feel like it's just men. No facts, nothing like that. Just I feel. We don't work off of feelings. We work off of facts over here. Facts.
I don't know. I would rather be in a committed relationship, so.
It depends, actually. It just depends on the person.
I think lately the women are taking a stronghold on that.
I think it's women. I think men end up being harbored.
Being what?
Harbored, like they end up being taken advantage of. They just don't know it.
That's very surprising because, I mean, let me ask you this, right? If most men just want sex, then why aren't most relationships friends with benefits?
Ooh. Well, because I think the women, it's about when they want it, how they want it, and I think that they just ultimately say that's how it is.
To be honest with you, most men want relationships. Most of us do. I'm not saying every man right now does, and obviously like a time frame in your life plays a huge key point in that. But once a man gets to a certain age, and it's not specific. Oh, when he hits 27, when he hits 35, it just depends. It's different from every man. But most men want to be in a relationship with just one person.
Okay. Well, do you think women are attracted to male dominance?
Ooh, absolutely.
Well, if that's true, then aren't women exhibiting the ultimate dominance by requiring those terms?
Yes.
So then, how is that possible when that's a catch-22? Like, women want, they're attracted to male dominance, but they want a man to submit to their terms.
Good point. Very good point.
It happens.
What is
That's all we got. Is just it happens. That's it. That's all we got.
I mean, when women say pussy is power.
I don't say that. But
I don't say that, but that don't make a man do anything for the right one.
Why do so many women think they have the golden pussy when every woman has one?
Everyone don't have no golden, but some do.
Oh, no, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. You are all the same, ladies. You are all the same. No, nobody has the golden. No, you don't.
What makes a pussy golden?
I actually don't know. I've been told I got it, but that doesn't mean I necessarily know what it is.
You've been told you got it because whoever was trying to get it from you got it and wanted to get it again. That's what that was. You got sold a bill of goods, lady.
Let me think. What makes a pussy golden?
I think they wrote a song about it. It's called WAP.
It's called. You mean WAP?
Yeah.
WAP?
She's talking about WAP.
Yep.
Is it WAP or WAP?
Yeah, it's WAP. W-A-P.
When a woman says pussy is power, that means she's using that pussy to get money. And what do people say? Money is power.
Why do so many women think they have the golden pussy when every woman has one?
Not every woman has a golden pussy.
Because it doesn't exist. None of you do. None of you do.
Okay. So what makes pussy good as opposed to not good?
What makes a good pussy?
Oh my
Great
gosh.
hygiene. Pineapples.
Pineapples?
Water. Preferably Kangen water, alkaline water. You need the pH level to be very balanced, ladies. Also, you need to use Honey Pot, which is a really good brand. You don't want to use that regular always. It's not it. You need organic cotton on your vaginator. If you don't have that, your pussy needs some help.
Wow. Just wow. Yeah. Anyway, guys, you know what? This was a very fun live stream. Definitely going to do this again. I want to try to do this. I want to say, I don't know. I want to say maybe every Sunday at least. But other than that, I mean, guys, this was fun. I enjoyed myself. What do I want to do here? There we go. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for whoever was hanging out here. I can't see who the names are, but for the people who hung out with me from our first live stream, I appreciate it. I put the link for you guys to join in so that we can maybe chat a little bit about what we were seeing on screen here, what your thoughts are. But we'll try it again next time. So anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out with us here. Time out. It's your boy T.O. Remember to hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell now, and we'll holler at you in the next one. Deuces.